let's try and get a vehicle and finish this tour. That was a big old distraction, wasn't it? Let's see. Let's go in the BMW. Screw it. All right. All right. So, if you just join us, this is Sunshine Coast Roleplay. There is a Discord link in the bio if you're interested in joining. We have been working on this server for about 4 to 5 months. Let's see, I did the gas station over there, the BP gas station. We'll briefly go by some of the stuff that I've already done. And we'll talk about what we updated. We got the boathouse, we got the boat dock here. So the boathouse is over here. I think this is popular in a lot of servers. We like it. I think it opens up some RP. So we have it in here. It's a permanent stay for this. Alright, so we got to fix some stuff. Very interesting. Alright. Lifeguard stay. Alright, so it put me in the city. Let's see. Well, since we're over here, I guess we can show you Del Pier. We're in the dev server, so the pier doesn't work on this server. But since we are here, we can grab a helicopter. A couple things. And we will grab a helicopter. Let's see. Do an add-on here. Helicopter. It's my favorite helicopter right here. And then, let's see. Go down here to there we go. I'm going to make it extra sunny. Okay. Just so we can see stuff. And so we did the casino the other night. And we, of course, this is the dev server, so not everything is going to be in this server. And we were having issues with the other server. So I'm just going to try and show some stuff off. We did show this off the other night. but I think that in this server, it's just the observatory. So we don't have the city hall. So this is not correct. But we should have some other stuff here. That we can show. Let's see. So one thing that we're working on is we're working on a hybrid vMenu and inventory system so that we can expand the RP to allow us to run some scripts. So what that means is that we can now take and put guns into the inventory. So how we do that is that we can go to the ammunition and we can get guns from the ammunition, and the guns will go into the vMenu's gun script. And this is not the bowl that I'm looking for. And so this is the bowl I'm looking for. And so what we can do here is we can go and we can show you in just a minute. We can go and get guns, and we can have them in either the hotbar or we can have them in the vMenu. So, and I forget the command for that because he just implemented that. So let's give that a try here with the inventory here. So we have inventory now, right? So we can take the inventory. We can use the gun, okay? But I have the weapon wheel. And I've got the weapon wheel. So I can change it out either way. So I can go back. Now I've got a key conflict, so it'll do this. But so now we have both. Now if I want to use the hot wheel instead of this, or the then I'd have to do the command, which I forget at this moment. But here in this bowl, I have a DJ script. So I can go over here to the DJ table here. Is it set up? It's not set up in this server. Alright, so it's set up in the main, but it's not set up here. But anywho, there's fire, fireworks, control the lights, smoke, play music. You put in the where the music, you can put a playlist in. You can hit a button for streamer mode, so that if somebody's not streaming, if a group of people aren't streaming, you can put it in streamer mode. If you're playing music that can't be streamed, then people that are streaming will be muted from the music, and they won't be wiser. Their audience won't be wiser. It's a pretty cool script. So we got that. We got my favorite, which I went over the other day, the casino here. I really like the casino. There's so much RP in this casino. Now that we have the inventory we're working on, we can plug this into Discord. You can make room reservations. There is a nightclub in here. So we will be getting a script for that. There's a restaurant in here. Like I said, you can make room reservations so that it can be key carded to just you for your reservation and the time that you made the reservation. You can play the slots, horse racing. You got VIP. You can order drinks. You can get drunk. All kinds of stuff that can happen into this casino. It's this casino could be hours of just RP in the casino. I could turn it on. You can have manager job. You can open this up to all kinds of stuff if you wanted to. So you could rob the casino. There's all kinds of opportunity for this. Let's see. The hospital, which is a pretty extensive MLO, is somewhere over here. I just have to find it. I want to take a minute to get through. Hope my audio problems are fixed. If you can get in chat and tell me, I'd like to know if the audio problems are fixed. We can also go down here to the square, Legion Square, which has been updated. So there's a whole new Legion Square over here. It's been completely revamped. We have a completely different sewer system going on for the system here. Let's see here. There's she. What building is this? So this is LSPD headquarters. This will be a good one to show. So this one is huge and then it's very nice. Very well done. This is huge. Los Santos Police Headquarters. I don't think many people have a Los Santos Police Headquarters like this. But this is a very well done MLO. So we have the entrance here, which is huge. The guy that did this, give you a guess as to who he's a fan of. So shout out to Boat Boy. Let's see here. I mean, this is just a fantastic MLO with what he did here. And you got the police officer here as the thinker. Kind of funny. You've got rooms and all kinds of stuff. You got the cells, I think, are down here. Let's see. Yep. Go down here. This is for the mug shots. So people get their mug shots here. Now that we have the inventory and stuff, I mean, it opens up. We can actually put a script in here. You could take mug shots. You could save the mug shots. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. There's, let's see what this is. Yep, interrogation room. So you got the one-way mirror, which a lot of MLOs have. But if you come around, let's see where it is. It'd be around, no, be around on this side. It's completely black on this side, so they can't see in. There's no light that comes in. Nobody can interrupt with doing a flashlight or any kind of interruption on the scene. I really like how they did the MLO. It's just fantastic. course, you got your keypad here for your evidence locker. And again, now that we're working on doing the inventory, this is some of the stuff that we can do. Police can do investigations, guns. I'll show you. So do it here. So the guns have serial numbers. So the cops can trace these guns. And, you know, you can actually... but, I mean, it's so cool that we have the V menu if you want it. If that's what floats your boat and you're used to it, and you just can't live without it, then you can do it. But we also have the option of having the inventory so that you can use the scripts, so that if you're a cop, you can actually search a suspect, pull guns off of them, pull drugs off of them. If you're a bad guy, you can do the drugs. If you're a bad guy, you can still have your weapon wheel. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. All right. So as you can see, we're still testing this out. This is still very much in the testing phases, but it does work. Everything's it was working really good, but there's some kinks with it. But this MLO is just fantastic. I love it. I love what they did with it. There was a shoot house in here. There was all kinds of stuff. You got a mechanic table. We're not going to be using any of this. We could. I mean, this is obviously set up for scripts so that you can do repairs and stuff like that for the cars. Now we're not going to have that, just because it's too much of a hassle with buying of cars and stuff. But I just cannot seem to get away from that, can I? Let's see. Let's get a vehicle. Let's do emergencies. Real quick. As you can see, we have a lot. Let's do the Taurus. And again, folks, this is the test server. So I am on the test server only because some of the stuff I wanted to show on the live server when we did the updates, I guess just didn't show up, just wasn't working. So it left us without anything. So we will do this again tomorrow, but I just wanted to show off some stuff for tonight and get it out there. And we'll do a much better show and tell tomorrow. But want to give you an idea. We have over 100 and something emergency vehicles, and we have let's see, we have 605 add-on cars, something like that, and still counting. Not to mention the helicopters and the airplanes and the boats. And we're not one of those servers that we're not going to let you let you have fun. We are going to let you have fun. We are going to let you use the stuff that's in server. Otherwise, what's the point of having it? But there is time for regular RP and fun RP and having fun events. I'd like to do like air shows, but I'd like to incorporate stuff into it, like maybe have an air show, and maybe they're supposed to do a mock dogfight, and somebody actually has bullets, and the other person has to parachute out because they get shot up, not necessarily killed, and then that pilot tries to take off, and the cops have to go after him. Try to do an investigation and whatnot. That'd be fun little RP stuff that I like to do. Maybe do some kind of race or air show or a parachuting or something like that. And, while there's an event going on or something like that, a group of 5 people or something like that decide to, they're like they're parachuting and they come down and, they end up, they're doing the show, but they end up landing, off-site, off of where they're supposed to be. But there's a car waiting for them, and they get driven off, and they rob a bank during the event, and the cops have to investigate that. And I want to have a script in there where when there's a bank robbery, the cops aren't immediately notified that they have to actually respond to it when they get notified. But then it sets off a set of investigations. So they have to, or clues for an investigation, so that they have to actually investigate it, And then we have a second prison in here. We have Alcatraz. And I'll be going over Alcatraz as well. And in the last video, I promised I would go over the Antarctica. So we have a custom Antarctic map in here. I don't think you've seen that in any other server. We have a sewer system. It's not the base game sewer system. It's a custom sewer system. It goes under entire Los Santos. It really expands the RP. There's manhole covers all over Los Santos. You can come up out of the ground and really expands the RP as far as what you can do. I'd like to do that and incorporate all this stuff. Antarctica can be a whole RP thing. Doing search and rescue, looking at some scripts. This is part of why I wanted the inventory stuff in here, because there's some scripts where we can have the role play for prison escapes, but it doesn't disrupt the whole server. So you can actually have a prison escape, and it'll alert the cops when the escape happens. There's also one I'm looking at that does where you can control the prisoners that are in there. It announces the sentence that you were given. This is the Paleto Sheriff's Department. This is a nice little Sheriff's Department. So you got the cells up here, which I like. So you got a nice holding cell area, mugshot area. And again, I mean, with scripts and being able to take the mugshots, and you can save the mugshots, because I think we could do a script. We could actually do like save the photograph. We could put it into the CAD possibly instead of depending on people to have to put their characters mugshot in there. There might be a way to do that. I will be looking into that further, see if we can do that ourselves. There could be a way to incorporate that. It could be as simple as a screen capture and then the arresting officer can upload that into CAD manually. So we could do something like that. But you got, this nice little MLO here for Polito for the sheriff's department. Kind of fits the area. I like it. So that's a nice little MLO. Let's see. We had some additional stuff. We took it out for the time being. But so we're really working on expanding some of the stuff that we want to expand as far as the scripts and get that working. I know Ryan is working on a custom fuel script that's going to expand the fuel ability of the cars and possibly be able to sabotage people's cars. So that would be something. Let's see. Whoop. That would be kind of cool. We're going to go with different fuels. So we're going to have some cars being diesel, some cars being high octane, cars having the ability to break down. It's all going to be a custom script that we're going to implement just for our server. So we got the backside of Chiliad here. We have a custom MLO for Chiliad Mysteries. We'll be going over that. And if you want to do fire, so I can show you the fire script. We'll go over that tonight before I get off here. But we have a really nice fire script. And it really adds to the RP. You have to do a lot of things that affects the sieves. We have a script that affects the smoke affects the sieves, makes them cough, has a sound effect. You have an SCBA script in here that actually you have to change out your oxygen so you're not just fighting the fire and without any kind of oxygen. Let's see. So we can do the fire here. And let's see. So we do this, we do grass fire. We're going to do, let's see, normal 4. We're going to do it for 100 seconds. We're going to make it spreadable. We're going to make it to be a extra large radius here. Now it's going to show me an animation and it's already affected me. So it shows this animation when you're successful, and now I can click that. It's going to start that, and I have to get away from that because it will kill me. So as you can hear, coughing with a little wheezing. We have the Jaws of Life as well. So we have the, why in the hell? So we have the Jaws of Life. And we have the airbags. We have the fan. We have the Z hoses, Z fan. the smoke inside of a building, once you put it out, will actually stay inside the building, and you actually have to go get the fan. You have to turn the fan on. You have to blow the smoke out. So yeah, this will burn for 100 seconds. Yep, see, it already affects me when I get close to it. See my health. I'm getting close to dying, the blue bar there. So I better get away from it. And we'll go over here. I didn't add any additional lights, but there's a lot more to the police cars. And again, if you're interested in doing police, you have experience in other servers, we're not going to reinvent the wheel. We're not going to make you sit through hours of training. We will give you Leo perms. If you prove to us by RP that you're good to go, if you can read our SOPs, you can abide by our SOPs. That's all we ask, because every server has their own rules. We have our own rules. As long as you can read and abide by those. Of course, we will have trainings and updates on anything that we implement, and you can attend those. We're not going to reinvent the wheel and make you sit through 2-3 hours of training just to hear ourselves talk. That's not fun for me. That's not fun for you. That's not the point of an RP server. RP server is meant to have fun. And that's what I really want, is I want people to have fun, to RP and to just have fun. Now, let's see if this server has the stuff that the other server doesn't have. Let me see. So, all right. So this does have the lifts, but it has the collision. All right. All right. Well, if we didn't have the collision here, which is something we were supposed to have fixed, then you would be able to just, you'd be able to put the car up on the lift, and you'd be able to lift the car up. And then you could do your mechanic RP. And we will have, now, we're not trying to put the cars into the inventory mode, and we're not trying to get it out of the V menu, so we're not going to be able to implement a full mechanic script, but we will be able to implement something, and it will probably be custom for our server. A lot of the stuff that we are implementing is custom for just Sunshine Coast roleplay. Stuff that you won't find in any other server, and that is unique to us. Again, I haven't seen any other server be able to use the weapon wheel and utilize the inventory. I can show you what the ammunition looks like. And so you can go over here, as we wanted to be a little bit more realistic than just having the V menu and you just go in here, because now we can implement that your guns can break and then you have to go get them repaired. We're not going to be in the econ server, but your guns can break, and you would have to get them repaired. You can get guns on the black market. If you leave a gun behind, it can leave your fingerprints on there. The cops can do that. We can license you to have a gun, so we can pull your license. So we can say, okay, your character has a felony. Now we're going to pull your license, and you won't be able to come here and get a gun. What that means is that if you're, arrested for a felony, then you won't be able to come here and get a gun anymore. So you're not, that character won't be able to. You'll have to go to the black market. Now it's not an econ server, so it's not going to slow you down that much. But what we might do is we might spread those black market guns out. We might stash them. We might make you look around for them a little bit more. We might hide them here and there, and we might change change it around once in a while and give you a run for your money on those black markets. So when you bring that felony character out, he might have to work. We might also make those guns break more. We might also make you have to make your guns, your black market guns. We might have to do ceramic guns, maybe. There's all kinds of things that we can do. But let's show you what we have here. So this, again, is the test server. So this will not be in the live server. But you can go here. And you've got a lot of options, you know. So you got all the guns that GTA could possibly give you. You got the Molotov. You got what is this? SMG. And let's see. This is SMG. There's a serial number for the gun. So as you can see, it's got its own gun. It's 9mm. So if I go here, now if I want to do that, what I do is I'm going to do 100 rounds of 9mm. They're $1 each, so that's going to be $100. It's not an econ, so we'll give you plenty of money. You're going to have plenty of money. It's not an econ. You're not going to have to struggle for that. So you will not have access to all these guns, but you will be able to have these guns. Now, cool thing is I have access to these guns, and I can hit R, and it's going to reload, and there you go. So a little bit more less realistic. You got to go to ammunition, right? Now, if we go to here, it is taken out. All the weapons are taken out of V menu, right? So you cannot get your weapons from the V menu. Cannot reload from V menu. You do have to go to ammunition. You do have to get the ammo. You do have to do that. But we're going to give you plenty of money. You're going to be able to have your ammo. You're going to be able to do your crime. You're going to be able to have guns. You might not have all these guns, because some of these guns I'm going to make black market. Just because they're what they are. They're going to obviously be for criminal RP. This is our burger shop, by the way. I did this earlier. Showed everybody. Really like this. I could show this off again. But, But yeah, this is our burger shot. I wanted something unique. I didn't want the same old burger shot that's always been used. Got a DeLorean. You got your back to the burger shot. Manager's office, which of course is the kitchen. You got the kitchen here with the fridge. Drive-through. And again, with the inventory, it just opens up more stuff that we can do with the RP. So, I mean, you can go here. We don't have it set up at the burger shot yet, but you could, in theory, come here and you can actually buy a burger. So, you know, you can. We're not going to turn on the hunger, so you're not going to do it. You would do it for fun. But you can come down here. You could come down here to the 24/7, which we do have turned on. You come down here to the 24/7, and you can I just like this. And again, R is to reload as long as you have the bullets in your inventory. And you can still do that. If you want to use the hot bar, which is something I was trying to, that's the word I was trying to think of earlier. If you want to use the hotbar, forget what the command, there's command. You can shut off the V menu. You can go completely inventory. You can set up your hotbar and you can be completely inventory. If that's what you're used to, that's what you can do. If you're used to V menu, you can go completely V menu and stay V menu. The only difference is you're going to have to go to ammunition to get your guns. I like that because you're actually having to go to ammunition to get your guns. Because where would you go to get your guns in real life? You would go to the ammunition. And getting a license cuts down on all the shoot 'em up, rock 'em up, cowboy kind of BS that people do in servers and stuff. And I don't want to put a timer in. I want to have some kind of control on people doing the RP where people are shooting the cops and everything like that. But I also want people to be able